And that's exactly what we're doing today. We're going to learn, we're going to have fun, and we're going to get really, really crafty, because this is one of my favourite collections. This masterclass, we're not doing this masterclass because you asked us if we could do a masterclass on this. It's because I love this product so much. And yes, I did one of the launch day shows and we got some demos in, but there is so much more I feel like I desperately need to show you. So I've asked for this extra 2-hour class so I can show you loads and loads with it. But before we get started, I must say a very happy Labour Day to all those of you watching in the US. I'm guessing that means everyone's off work for the day. Have I got that right? Let me know in the comments. So if you're off work for the day, I guess you could still be laid in bed and just watching Crafters TV all morning. Tell you what, living the dream, living the absolute dream. Well, we are living the dream over here as well, because it's a new day, it's a new week, and we've got a brand new face here on Crafters TV. We gave you a little bit of a preview, those of you who were watching at the back end of last week, but we've decided that we need to grow our team because we're doing so many shows over here. We've decided we need even more help and support. So on Friday on my show, we give you a little sneak preview of the lovely Ben, and Ben is here. He's got a double Sara day today, so I'm going to leave you in Ben's very capable hands now.
Thank you, Sara. Yes, I am here. I must say a big thank you as well to everybody who messaged me over the weekend, because I was here on Friday for just a little bit, and they set me up a Facebook page, and loads of you got in touch on Facebook. I started off by kind of messaging everybody back, but then it got too much. And actually what happened, if you're wondering where my Facebook page has gone, I had so many people like the page, you officially broke Facebook.
No.
Yes, officially broke Facebook, because people are going, well, hang on a minute, where's this new page? It's still there, but they're having to repair it and sort of glue it and stick it back together again. So I don't know when the page is going to be back live, and if you're one of the people that entered the little competition that I had going, that is still going ahead, but I think we're going to extend it. I think that's the idea anyway.
I think that's a good idea, Ben.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to enter the competition. I actually went on Saturday morning to try and have a look on your page. I wanted to see how many friends he'd got. And he just wasn't there. He just completely disappeared. So do you think it might be up later today, tomorrow? Any idea?
Well, I mean, I would imagine I'm top of the list as far as Facebook is concerned. So I would imagine in the next couple of hours. But look out for it. Big thank you to everyone who's been in touch. And I must say hello to loads of people who are already watching today. Sarah Brown from Melbourne, Australia. Suzette from Canada. Ali from the Netherlands. And Mish Mary from Southampton. Just a few people who are already tuned in. But we have got a busy show. And I know you want to know what's coming up. So, Sara, what is on the way?
Well, do you want me to actually show you what we're going to make, Ben?
Yeah.
Right. So, we've got our gorgeous over the edge dies, right? So what we're going to do first of all is I'm just going to show you how the concept works. Now, did you know it's National Cats Day today? Is it National Cats Day or is it Natural Love Your Cat Day?
Happy Cat Month is what it is, yes.
Oh, well, I knew, our producer Laura told me it was something to do with cats. I was like, well, I'll start the demos with the cats then. I can absolutely show you that. So I'm going to show you just the very basics of how these work. Because what they are, Ben, it's a stamp set that has three sets of dies to go with it to allow you to cut it down the edge or along the top or down the right-hand side. And over the course of the show, I'm going to teach you all them concepts. So we're going to start with the cats and just do a very basic.
Yeah.
Then I think what I'd planned to do next, if I tried to remember what order I wanted to go in, is I wanted to show you how you use over the top cutting to do like your own type of easel cards, but without a stuck on easel. So this way you can do it with like the lovely little fairy design. Can you see she's going to stand up here, but she'll fold flat to go into an envelope, but looks wonderful when you lift her up like this.
Amazing.
So we're going to be doing the fairy ones, and I'm going to be doing loads of colouring. So it's kind of a little bit like a die cutting show crashed between Colour Me Happy all smashed up in the middle, right? So we're going to do that one next. Then, was I going to do the little mouse next? I think I was. Because what I want to do with the mouse is I want to show you how you do this aperture concept. So how you do the stamp in the middle, and the stamp, can you see it's all connected in the middle, but you're going to cut around it with an aperture. So I'm going to teach you how to do that one. Then, Ben, you'll come to learn this. My favourite card of the moment is a Z-fold card.
Oh, okay.
And I like to find how to do a Z-fold with everything. So I've got this amazing one I've planned that's a Z-fold with the unicorn, where the unicorn's galloping through the Z-fold. How absolutely amazing is that, right? So you're going to stay tuned, and we're going to do the Z-fold. Then if I can colour in quick enough, then I'm also going to show you how you do the dog ones, how we can do like a little fold in the card like this using the side cut. If I still have enough time left, I've also
So
got...
many demos.
I know. This is a masterclass, Ben. I'll let you in the loop, Ben.
Yeah.
These are the most fun ones.
Oh, wow.
Because we have to do what's called a crafty clinic. So people can ask their questions. You can pretend to be a doctor.
Oh, I like that.
And you can ask all the questions of me, and I'll do like the crafty clinic answering as we're going along. So yes, assuming I don't run out of time, I was going to try one of these lovely bow-fronted cards. Can you see like that, where the mouse stands proud as well? So I can show you that technique. Like I said, there are so many concepts. I've kind of got a little bit too carried away. We probably could have done with a whole day show to show you these, but as we've only got 2 hours, I'm going to see how much I can get through in them 2 hours.
I mean, Sarah likes to pack it in, doesn't she? Seriously, loads of demos to come. So we will have that crafty clinic. Any questions you've got, you can get in touch with us, of course. And as it is Happy Cat Month, we please want pictures of your cats, crafty cats. So cats in your craft room. You know when you've been doing that sort of crafty project and the cats come along and sat all over your cardstock and stuff? That's what we want to see. Cats in craft rooms, please. You can email us in. Got to remember this. There it is. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. So much to remember. But email there, and of course you can get in touch with us on Facebook and on YouTube as well. I know there's so many comments coming in. We'll have a look at those in just a few moments time, but let's give you the deal on this amazing collection. I'm really enthusiastic about this, really excited to see it. First time I've seen it. If you're seeing it for the first time as well, just amazing. 103 elements included within the Over the Edge collection, and look at the deal you're getting today as well. £60 here in the UK, $80 if you're watching in the US. You're saving £35, $55. And the great thing is with this, you get so many different collections within this bundle. So let's whiz through these. It's a really clever concept, as Sarah says, and that she's going to show you over the course of the next couple of hours. But let's show you all of the different collections that you get within the bundle. First up, really cute, this is Have a Mice Day. See what we did there? See what we did there? And with each of these, you get so many dies and, of course, stamps within each of the mini bundles as well. That's the first one that you're going to get. Also in this collection, this is Hello Beautiful. And again, you can see absolutely stunning. This is all about the flowers. This is all about those beautiful butterflies as well. Also included, why, of course, we're doing the Happy Cat Month, is our feline friends. Be interested to know whether we've got more dog lovers or more cat lovers. There's always that argument going on, isn't there? Cats are better than dogs are better than cats. But listen, whichever you love, you're going to love this collection because you've got the beautiful cats in there as well. Kittens are angels with whiskers. Not when they claw up your furniture, they're not. And if you're into your dogs as well, here you go. This is the dog collection. You're My Best Friend. Again, they come with so much.
Open that one up. That's one of my Z-Fold favourites.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. Ready?
Go on. Oh, come on. How awesome's that, Ben? I love it.
You have to make your own sound effects though.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. So that's your paw prints. Next, I mean, I know my daughter. I've got 2 children. 12 and 9, funny names. But my 9-year-old Daisy, 2 things she loves at the minute: mermaids and unicorns. And I know that she would absolutely love this. We're both getting into craft, actually. We're crafting along with each other currently. And unicorns and lots of sparkle and glitter, very much the order of the day. But this is included in that bundle. May your day sparkle, we've got included in here as well. This is the fairy. You showed us a fairy at the start of the show, didn't you?
Yes, I'm going to do a fairy one.
So there you go. Again, look at that. All of the different things that you can create included in here. Then we've also got your little bear included as well. This one is birthday balloons. And again, you can see you can do so much with these. The fact that you've got the different dies to be able to cut left or right or cut on top as well. And finally, remember, this is all within this collection. You've got the birds with blooms as well. It's 103 elements all told. If you've already got this collection as well and you've made some cards, we'd love to see your makes as well. You can email those pictures into us as well. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. £60 for the lot, $80 if you're watching in the US. Now, we've also got some more brilliant deals on the show for you as well. The tri-blend brushes, again, if you're new to these, we're going to show you them in detail throughout the show, but we've got a great deal on them if you're already a fan of them. The Spectrum Noir tri-blend brushes, that's hard to say, isn't it? 3-piece set, so if you go for any 3, just £26 here in the UK. Individually, £11.99, £14.95 in the US. So you can see the saving that you're going to be making there. We'll go through that again in more detail a little bit later on, but you can pick and mix. You can choose the particular colours that you want to go for and create your own little mini bundle with those as well. And of course, those are perfect partner, going to work perfectly with your main collection as well. Also on the show, and I've been told that this is going to fly out of the door. It's going to be very, very popular.
It is, absolutely.
Oh,
it won't last the show. It won't last the show, Ben.
Serious?
Seriously, it won't last the show. Yeah, on a deal like this.
Well, there you go. You need to be in quick if you want to grab it. The luxury Centura Pearl A3. You're getting 20 in each set, £11.99, £17.99 in the US. And here's the other brilliant thing. Not only have we got the Pearl Fresh, we've also got the Snow White as well. And these are any three for 30. I might take this out of the, you can see the beautiful sheen you've got on there. I'll take this out of the pack a little bit later on for you so you can see it a little bit better. But you've got 3 for 30 on that, or 3 for 42 if you are in the US. So fill up your baskets, and we've got even more on the show as well. So let's give you some pictures here and show you what else is coming up. Things you might want to pop into your basket. We've got the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend Deep Blends. This is a 24-piece set. And once again, savings to be had all over the place here. A 20% saving for everyone, $63.99 or $95.96. And don't forget, of course, if you're a member of our Platinum Club, and you got a further 20% off as well. I think that's correct. I feel like I'm still learning so many things to let you know about here at Crafters TV. Also on the show, your colour blend pencils as well. You've got your 12-piece soft tints and the 12-piece bold brights included too. Once again, if we get a chance a little bit later on, we'll show you those here in the studio. 25% saving here once again. Really low prices, $22.48 or $29.92 if you are in the US. And of course, if you are buying all of these pens, if you're buying all of these pencils, you're gonna wanna have some way to carry them, and that is where this next item comes in. This is the Spectrum Noir Marker Storage carry case, 48 pen carry case. Really handy this, seriously, if you're you know, taking these around friends or maybe going to craft classes, all these kind of things, you wanna make sure that you can take them nice and easily. £33 today or $42 if you are in the US, 15% saving. Thank you for all of the messages coming in, by the way. We will have a good look at these. So many. I don't know how you guys can keep up with all these. They're all flying through. Shadaya on Facebook says, hi, Sarah and Ben. It's Labor Day in Canada. I got the night off. Happy that I can join you, Ben, for your first show. Thank you. Welcome to our crafty space. That's quite nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely. Honestly, Ben, our guys are lovely, right? Yeah. And you've got to learn the most important part of the job, right? The most important part is keeping the chit chat going, right? Yes. That's you do the chit chatting, I'll do the crafting, she says, as I'm looking through all the chit chat gossip as well. But honestly, that's the best bit. That's how we kind of rock and roll down here. Everybody will keep you right. But it's his first show, so you've got to do extra chit chatting with him, because we've got to put him through his paces, throw him in at the deep end, see how we can go. I mean, I'm looking here, we've got let's have a look. Loads of people. Maureen says she bought these and hasn't used them yet. Maureen, this show is for you. You are going to feel so inspired. Maureen, I want you to go and get them out and craft along with us. Go on, that's the challenge. And then send us a selfie of you in front of the... Oh, Ben, you're going to have to learn our lingo, Ben. So a selfie, right, is when you do this. You get your camera, right? You have the TV in the background, yes, and then you do a hi, like this, right?
What do you do?
And you take a photo of you, you go... Hi! And you take a photo of you with the big TV in the background. Or if you're watching us on your laptop, obviously if you're watching us on the phone, it doesn't really work because you can't take a picture of the phone. I have tried that several times, I must say. I've been like, oh, someone take a picture of me. But anyway, right, you get on with the chit chat. I'll get on with the first demo, and we'll have a good one.
All right, good. I feel like I had enough to learn as it was a few moments ago, and I had enough comments coming in. I now need to know about telfies. So I'm the king of the chit chat, and the Crafty Clinic. Don't forget. Oh yeah, and the Crafty Clinic. Dr. Mosby. All right, so Dr. Mosby will see you now. Have we got a coat? Oh, we got a coat. Oh, no, we haven't got a stethoscope. Are you joking me? No, we're not joking, yeah. Honestly,
Right, when I start my first demo, I'm going to send Ben off to get the coat and the stethoscope on. So that means you guys have to come up with some crafty questions to ask him, because otherwise he's going to just look like an idiot in the corner of the studio on his own.
I don't need a coat and a stethoscope to look like an idiot in the corner of the studio. But yeah, get in touch then. So you can get in touch via Facebook and also YouTube, and we'll mention all your comments, and we'll get your questions in as well. And you can, of course, email studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk.
Yay! First day and he's learnt it. We're all good.
Right, well, I'm going to go and get my stethoscope and me white coat. What are you going to show us for the first demo, Sarah?
Right, well, because it's National Cat Month, Ben, we're going to get on with the cats first.
Yes.
But what I am going to do is show you, for anybody who's brand new to these are like an edgeable, which you know are my favourites, right? But with a stamp included. So what you get in each set, right? Well, for a start, you get an instruction booklet, which is really important, because if it's brand new to you, I want you to be able to understand how to do it. So in every pack, we've included one of these instruction booklets to show you how, okay? So there's different ways to do it. But then if I show you with the cat section, look at this. We've got the cats on their own, and I'll show you it down here. You had me at meow. I like your catitude. I love these. Have a perfect day. That's what we're going to use on this one, okay? You've got the actual stamp, but then can you see, Ben, you've got this here cuts over the top of the cat. If you look at this little cat there, can you see that would cut over the top of the cat, right? Or you've got one that would cut down, let's get this right. Yeah, that one's going to cut down the left-hand side, right? And then this one here is going to cut down the right-hand side.
Got you.
So you can either cut the right, cut the left, or cut the top. And over the course of the show, I'm going to show you different types of cards where we can cut them different ways. But be nice and organised, keep them all there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the right-hand side with the first one. Now, you can do it, you can either stamp and then die cut, or you can die cut and then stamp. If you want an exact perfect line, I would recommend die cut then stamp. Do you know what I've realised? I haven't got any of this over here, Ben. This is the beauty of being in our craft room, you see. We've got absolutely everything right to hand. Found me a little bit of tape. I'm going to pop that stamp down there, hold it in place with a little bit of that tape. In fact, you know what? I'm going to be really good, Ben. Probably just because it's you and it's your first day and I don't want to mess my card up on your first day.
Can you imagine?
You'll never let me live it down, would you not? You'll be here in 20 years saying, can you remember my first day and you couldn't even get your card right?
What am I speaking like that for? How old are you saying I am?
You might be speaking like that by the end of the show, depending on how much I wear you out. And it's a double Sarah day for you today.
Yeah, it is.
So I tell you what, there's ever a way to kick off well. You want to kick off with a double Sarah day, you'll sleep well tonight, Ben. That's all I can tell you. You'll be exhausted by the time I'm finished with you for two shows. Right, so watch this. That, can you see, has cut into the side there, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to come in with your knife. And I haven't got a ruler. Let's use the edge of my metal plate. There's a great ruler on there, right? Here was my fold line on here, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to go into there, and then we're going to use our really nice ruler, and we're going to just cut down this section here, right? And then also cut from the top score line right up to that first section. And then all this part here, Ben, just cuts away. So what we've done is we've now created a perfect shaped card for us to put our little cats on. Now, we've got a product which is really awesome at helping you get things aligned in the right place, right? It's our positioning stamp platform.
Oh, yes.
So I was watching our Jan with this yesterday, and it just reminded me how life is so much easier when you've got the positioner on here, right? So what you do is pop your card down that we're going to stamp onto, and then you can take the actual stamps themselves and you can line them up. I only need that one cat, don't need all your little friend there. Right, you can line your stamp up exactly where you want it to stamp. So I know that's exactly where I want mine. Then you bring this on here, you pick up that stamp, and then we're going to go and stamp it. Now, I've just realised I need my ink pad, don't I?
Makes it a lot easier, something like that, doesn't it? You know, if you are new to stamping as well, particularly.
You can just see how easy it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And now, look, I'm going to colour them in with those amazing tri-blends, so I must have an alcohol-proof dye ink. If you don't have an alcohol-proof one, it's going to move when you start and colour it in. Okay. So, popping the ink on, turn it straight back over, and then I know now that that's going to stamp in exactly the right place. And also, if for any reason when I lifted this off I'd missed a little bit, I could just re-ink it and stamp it back down. It would put it in exactly the right place. So there's your little tip on your stamping, okay? Should I stamp the little meow down here as well? I've got a little meow thing going on down here.
There's loads of sentiments with each one, isn't there, as well?
Oh, loads. So this one's got the have a perfect day.
Yep.
You had me at meow. Kittens are angels with whiskers. And I like your catitude.
That's me fave. A bit of catitude.
They're just awesome though, aren't they? So here we go. You can stamp that up and we can get that in place as well. And then what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'll give you a bit of a colouring 101.
Oh, all right, yes.
Right, so I'm going to assume, even though I know you were in the show on Friday and you were watching from behind the scenes, that you've never seen our tri-blend brush before,
What's a tri-blend brush?
Oh, Ben, I love that you've just asked what a tri-blend brush is, right? You ask He does good. Is that your question or is that one of the ones you've read?
No, that's actually my question. I have got some questions coming in, but that's my question.
So they've been listening, they've been asking you some crafty questions. Brilliant. Right, let me show you. I'm on the tan blend here, right? So on the tan blend, can you see we've got tan 1, which is your light, tan 7's the mid, tan 8's the dark. So I'm going to just get another little, actually let's just get a whole piece of cardstock behind. You'll find your ink will move a lot better if you've got your cardstock behind. I like to work dark to light, so watch what we'll do. We'll do his little face first. So I'm going to go all the way around the outside, right, with the very, very darkest shade. And what we're trying to do is we're going to try and make this cat have a rounded face. Okay. So can you see it's dark around the outside, and then you come into the mid one, and you just do little circular motions where that very edge one kind of touches the white. So I'm doing those circular motions, and the tri-blend brush pens are brilliant because you've got that lovely bit of, you can see it, because I'm using it from the edge, the tri-blend brush just gives me like a wider area to work from. Are
these good for beginners as well, or do you need a certain level of colouring experience?
Do you know who would love them? Your kids would love them.
Oh, seriously?
So my 6-year-old Oliver, right? He is quite the colouring connoisseur these days.
Oh, is he?
Because he's had good products, you see. He's had really nice pens to work with. So can you see how we've got that kind of 3D look going on there? Yeah. I'm going to do exactly the same coming down here. Now, there's something else really, really important that you need to learn, Ben, if you're going to be successful here at Crafty TV doing shows with me, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can only colour and talk for so long.
Okay. Oh, this is the colouring coma that you were talking about on Friday.
This is the one. So I've hit it. So I'm trying really hard to say a few bits and concentrate on my colouring, and I'm really struggling.
I tell you what, whilst we watch you colour them, there's so many messages coming in. Christine says, "Hi Ben, you're looking very dapper today, I must say." Well, thank you. I do love a waistcoat, is what you'll learn over the course of the next few weeks, months and years. I do love a waistcoat. Always try and be smart. What competitions were you talking about? I was talking about the competition that's on my Facebook page, but you won't be able to find my Facebook page at the moment because my Facebook page is broken. But once it's fixed again, you'll be able to see a competition where I'm giving away and some dies. Basically, you guys broke the internet, and now my Facebook page is broken. So they're kind of sticking it together with tape pens and all sorts. And once it's ready, you'll be able to go on there and enter the competition because I think they're extending it. Sonia on Facebook says, "I love these and so glad I purchased them." If you have already got any of the goodies that we've got on the show today, send in your photos. We want to see the projects that you've been doing because we want to try and inspire you, but at the same time, you can send in the pictures and inspire everybody else as well. Kathy says, "Oh, you'll like this one, Sarah, on YouTube. After the show, I'm going to try and make a Z-fold Christmas card." Oh, yes, you're right. I love that one. Got this collection, says Stephen on Facebook. "I'm relaxing and watching Sarah and her amazing inspiration." Teresa says, "Oh, I have the unicorn die on my wish list. Looking forward to a demonstration of how to use it." Well, we've got one coming up a little bit later on, actually, if you're watching at the start of the show there. And Mish Mary on, is that Mish? I think it's Mish. On YouTube says, "We need a hamster one, over the edge sets." Right. You've got a hamster in. Okay, listen, if you've got requests for over the edge, now's the show to get them in. I am all ears. Okay. So let us know what animals, because I mean everyone loves dogs and cats, but yeah, it may well be that you are a hamster lover or goldfish maybe. I don't know. What are the pets? Producer Laura says a llama. Well, Producer Laura, let's see if there's any other people agree with you on the llama front, and if there's big demand for a llama, we will make you a llama. Well, that's it. If any more llama lovers, make sure you do get in touch to back up Laura there. I'm sure there'll be many. Christine on Facebook. Christine was one of the first people to welcome me in. Actually says, I have all of these Over the Edge collection. I love the cards you showed, Sarah. I'm going to have to break them out.
Yes, break them out, Christine. Definitely do.
Hannah says, I've got my 2 Bengal cats sitting next to me. They're always round for Crafters TV. Hannah on Facebook, send us a picture. Want to see pictures of you and the Bengals. The Bengals are the big ones, aren't they? The Bengal cats.
I don't know, you see. We've never had cats.
Oh, have you not?
So I don't know really about different types of cats.
Oh, I think Bengals are well, send us a picture, because it's like Bengal tiger, isn't it? You get the Bengal cat, the big cat. Do send in your pictures of your cats in your craft rooms, please. Have you got any pets in, Sarah?
No. Oh, no. I would love it. I would absolutely love. We've always grown up with dogs in our house, but the problem is because I travel so much. I always felt like it was something else that somebody else had to look after when I was away. So I was like, as much as I would absolutely love some pets, maybe when I'm retired. When I'm not travelling as much. Although, could be managing at the moment because we're not doing any travelling at the moment.
Well, that's it. And actually, if you've got a dog, you can bring the dog into the workplace because everyone loves the dog in the workplace, don't they?
Yeah, so I could take the dog on the airplane over to HSN with us.
Yeah,
see how that would go.
Be fine. Thank you, everyone. I've just had a message here come through from our amazing social media team saying too many people to name check, but everyone's saying welcome, Ben. So a big thank you. That really means a lot. Lovely to hear from you all. Karen on Facebook says, I wonder if there could be a grey carry case for the tri-blend brushes. We've got the black one here. I don't know. Do we do them in different colours?
Hey, I tell you what, we can absolutely look into that. That's a great suggestion.
Well, there we go. Love the fact that you were able to kind of get in touch with us here on Crafters TV, make suggestions, and then we can potentially make it happen for you.
Straight away. Yep.
Absolutely get in touch. Jennifer Dawn on Facebook says, Sarah is right, the A3 won't last the show. So valuable for boxes, concertina cards, card blanks. Love mine. Make sure you stock up. There you go. So that's a tip from Jennifer. And one more for now. Debbie on YouTube says, I ordered these last night when I spotted them on the site. Not at that price. They all look so adorable. And that's the thing, they are, aren't they? Absolutely adorable. And again, just having seen like a little sneak demo at the top there, really easy to get into once again if you are kind of quite new to this, or you've just started watching us here on Crafters TV and you're wanting things which is going to allow you to make really, really great cards, professional looking cards, but you want it nice and easy. That's what you've got with this collection, I think. Your colouring's coming on well. Look at that.
Do you know, I'm nearly done, aren't I? We're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And can you see how what you really need to see, Ben, is you need the alcohol to evaporate, because once the alcohol evaporates, it just looks so much better. So the alcohol's evaporated, and then look how he looks really rounded. He's got the light bouncing off his skin, and at any point you can always go back in, you see, and just lighten it a little bit further by going back over with the lightest one. So that's a brilliant trick I've learned. Another brilliant trick I've got for you, okay, is if you come in, let's have a look with a brown grey, right, with the very lightest shade, and what you can do is you can go all the way around your image after you finish it, and it just, if you've gone out the lines anywhere, it covers all of that over, and it also just gives it a nice little shadow on here as well, and just makes it look really effective. So I mean, come on, that was actually quite quick to colour in, wasn't it? Even though we've even though I'd got nothing ready, and about, you've watched that right from the very, very beginning, and you've seen how quickly I've been able to put that whole thing together, right? And then just to finish the card off, what I'm going to do is pop it back on that stamping platform, and I'm going to stamp on now one of those sentiments. Did you say you had a favourite, Ben?
What are these?
Yes.
Well, like the dogs, obviously.
Oh, yes. What of these? Have a perfect day fits in lovely in there.
Yeah, no, Catitude.
Yes.
I like the Catitude
you love
one.
the Catitude one.
Yeah.
Like your Catitude. Well, let's do that one there.
Yeah, get that on there.
I like your Catitude. And then also, we've got a couple of little, if you want to put some like little paw prints on there as well, you've got the little tiny paw prints. So I'll do some of the little paw prints as we're going on as well.
Cute.
Right. So watch what I'm going to do. Exactly the same as before. I'm just going to come down. I'm going to pick these up. I like your Catitude. Now I'm going to stamp this time with the, let's have a look, I've got it here. So the opaque pigment. Your opaque pigment inks are your best ones for stamping with. So when you want to do some really detailed stamping, opaque pigments are your ones. Now, we've had loads of people actually asking about the different types of ink pads. So we've got an ink pad 101 planned for you on Thursday. Our Fiona is coming up specially to do the ink pad 101. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the ink pads, Thursday is your day to be tuning in, let me tell you, and she will walk you through all the different types. If you've got any questions for her, then you can either, message her on her Facebook wall ahead of time, or watch live during the show and ask your questions, and she'll be able to literally troubleshoot there and then on the spot. Instead of doing like a show with just one type of ink pad, we've got all of the ink pads on that one show.
Brilliant.
So look at that. I'm just going to trim this off at the bottom, Ben, where I've got a little bit too big. And then I think this will look fabulous. So there we go. One card, first one, done and dusted with a lovely bit of colouring. And I think it's looking pretty good.
I think you can say that's perfect.
Perfect. Oh dear, we're going to have these the whole show. I'm looking forward to them already.
Dear, oh dear. Listen, you've seen how easy it is to use this collection and the results that you can get as well. We are asking for any questions you've got. We've got a few coming in for our Crafty clinic. Dr. Mosby is in the house. I still haven't found the coat and the stethoscope yet. I'm actually quite looking forward to wearing that.
We'll find you it. Don't you worry, you're not getting out of it that easily.
And also, we're after, please, pictures of your cats, because it is Happy Cat Month. So we thought, you know what, we'd like pictures of your cats, particularly, if you can, in like a crafty situation, but if not, just pictures of cats, because I mean, who doesn't love cats? So let's see some pictures right now, because this is cute. Cindy Sue, look at that cat. Oh, just saying, give them a little belly a tickle there. That is cute. I like that a lot. You'll notice as well with the next picture that we've got cut up from Michelle, cats in boxes. Cats love boxes, don't they? Have you noticed that? Yeah. Absolutely. And this particular cat is in one of the Crafter's Companion delivery boxes. So there you go. Not only do you get great crafty goodies from us here, but you get boxes for your cats as well. They come free of charge each and every time. And this is what we're after. Pictures of the cats when you're sat there in your craft room trying to do your crafty makes, and the cat comes along, walks all over your glitter and your sequins and your glue and gets a right old mess. Thank you, Betty, for sending in your photo. Cynthia has sent in a pic of a beautiful cat there as well. We need to get the cat names as well, don't we, really, if we can, so we can name check the cats. I forgot to ask that. There's so many coming in. And here, look at that, absolutely beautiful Oscar, which is Tracy's cat, again, right in the way, but they don't care, cats, do they? They just get right in there, and they do not care. Oh, look at this one! The little cat on the bookshelf.
Oh, that's cute. Look, Sandra's got all the subscription boxes lined up there, so organised, and then the cat's just in the middle of them all.
I love that. Sandra, that's such a great pic. And one more for now. Look at this again. Wendy's cat is... Wendy's cat looks actually like Wendy's sort of gone, I want to take a picture of you, and the cat's turned around and gone, can you just hurry up? I'm trying to do some crafting here, and you're taking up the time. But these are brilliant. Thank you so much. Keep those pics coming in. It is Happy Cat Month, so you can send those into a studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. But make sure you get your hands on this brilliant collection, the Gemini Character Over the Edge collection, with 103 different elements in. And I tell you what, it's fun, it's quirky, so easy to use as well. And I tell you what, it's one of those sets as well that if you're looking to get your kids maybe into crafting too, they're going to love this. They're going to love the imagery. They're going to love the fun and the quirkiness of this collection. And you've seen how easy it is to use as well. You've got the ability to use the different dies that you've got with those stamps to cut left, right, and over the top as well. So you've got full range with these collections. Just to give you a bit of an idea of what you're going to be getting in the bundle. Now, of course, this is the Have a Nice Day, and each of these comes with different sentiments included as well. I've got to be reading glasses, actually. Enjoy the little moments. Hang on a minute, wait there, let me get my glasses on. Do you know what? I wear contact lenses and I have to wear now reading glasses as well, you can tell.
Old man.
Are you right there? Sorry, just had a bit
Sorry, just with something in my cough.
Old
man.
The funny... Yeah, I've been here, what?
I'm going to start calling you Leanne.
Half an hour.
Put them right in your nose and I'll start calling you Leanne. That's what our Leanne does. She puts them down. That's exactly the look. I've told her she has to stop doing it.
The funny thing is when I do wear my glasses at home, I need to wear my glasses and I have to put these glasses on the top of my other glasses to see what I'm doing. Yeah. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh yes, have a nice day. Enjoy the little moments in life. And just a note, so you get lots of sentiments with each of the different animals within the collection. Here is your birds in bloom. This is also included as well, and you can see how we cut out this side of the stamp. So again, you've got a full range included. This is the birthday balloons. Where's that one on the shot? Here, let's have a look and see if we can find the little bear. So this comes with Happy Cake Day. You've also got Celebrate in there as well, and of course you've got all the presents and the candles as well, which is just brilliant. The 3 dies included, of course, as well, so you can cut left, right, or go over the top 2. Let's get the dogs back out again because this is really, really cute. This one is Paw Prince. And again, Sara likes this one because there you go. You got the Z fold, you got the dogs behind the dogs, which is really, really cool. And again, lots of sentiments included there as well. And we'll just get those cats out too. I know you saw those just a few moments ago in that last demo. There we are. Feline friends, kittens are angels with whiskers. You've got the catitude sentiment in there as well, and lots more included. Also, I know there's going to be a demo coming up a little bit later on with the unicorns, but let's show you this. Absolutely beautiful. And again, sentiments wise with this, always believe in yourself, magical wishes on your birthday, and you're one of a kind. And of course, included in the stamps, you've got the stars and all sorts included in there as well. It's 103 elements in total. So much to love about that. And it's £60 if you are here in the UK. I can't keep them on because I can't read the screen.
There's a lot of love for them on YouTube, I can tell you. I'm sat reading all the comments.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Apparently my cough needs looking at as well, Ben.
Yeah. Well, I'm Dr. Ben. Maybe I could prescribe you something. You're saving. This is my first day. I'm getting all this stick already. £35 or $55, just over $55 if you're in the US. 103 elements in total. Make sure you get yours now. There is also a multi-buy option included on this too. 2 for £20. So if you just want to kind of pick the ones that you like, you can do, or you can go for 2 for $30 is the way to go if you just want to kind of hand pick and choose. We've got so many messages coming in, so many suggestions as well for what we could put into the next lot of this collection. Horses and llamas are proving very popular for the next Over the Edge collection.
I think that's just producer Laura has got her friends to comment to say that she likes llamas. I think that's exactly what it is. Can I just say something though on that? Go for the whole collection versus go for the multi-buy, right? Those of you who are watching who've got this, please will you tell everybody, because it's not just me saying this is one of my favourite ranges that we've done this year. I don't know how you could choose just 2.
Yeah.
It's the sort of concept when you start with it, because the stamps are so fabulous to colour, once you start with it, you kind of want to just keep going. And the fact that you can get the whole collection for £60, $80. It's not very often we do a whole collection under £100, $100, Ben. Generally, if you want to go for everything, you're talking hundreds of pounds. This is a brilliant way to get everything in the range because it's been so incredibly popular. Now, do you want me to get started on the next demo?
Absolutely.
Right. Right, here we go. So I'm going to do this one here because I love... You can do this with every single one in the range, okay? Once you know how to do this, like an easel fold card, you're going to do the easel fold card with every design. Now, the reason I'm going to do this on a 5.5 inch square card, and that's because if I get this, let's get this one out. So I need the fairy, there she is. So if you want to do it with the unicorn or whichever one it is you want to do it with, first thing you're going to do is you're going to get the stamp and you're going to look at the stamp and say, right, how big's the stamp? So I've got my glass mat here. I'm going to put it right at the top. And it is exactly 5.5 inches high.
Okay.
So that's made me think, right, if I go 5.5 inches, that's a really, really good height. Maybe it's a little, I'll go 5.5. I could always go 6 if I want to go a bit bigger. So let me show you how you create the card from scratch, right? Because I know we always, quite often in the other shows, we'll jump to it and we've got the card ready, we're going to decorate it. This is a masterclass, so I can take my time a little bit, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to get a sheet of your, because I'm going to colour it straight onto the card, I'm going to colour it onto the Nina, okay? And I'm going to cut this, so if we go first of all, I'm not going to cut it, I'm going to score it, sorry, and I'm going to score it at 5 inches, right? Because we said 5.5, didn't we? Yes, 5.5 inches, right? So I'm going to do the 5.5 and I'm going to fold it in half and then I'm going to square this off to 5.5 inches. So 5.5 there and then you come to 5.5 this way. So we've now got a square card that's 5.5 inches, right? Keep those little bits to use on some of your other cards, especially where you're going behind as well. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that stamping platform in. And I'm going to pop these down in the corners and we go, oh no, I'm not, I'm going to do it before I stamp. Well, yes, I'm going to die cut before I stamp. I was having a little bit think about it there, right? But I am going to die cut. Let's have a look. I need to find which one is the top. Oh, it's clearly that one, isn't it? Because there's a face in the top of the wings, right? So can you see? There's the face in the top of the wings. Now, look, if I just thought, oh, I'll just stamp that randomly, right? What I need is, I need to make sure that these two here are lined up perfectly. So I'm going to put this right to the top of the card and then make sure, bring my makeshift ruler back in. Yeah, right, here we go, right? Let's make sure that this is all lined up. Are they lined up perfectly there? There it is, right? And I'm going to hold that in place with a little bit of tape. So this is just a, like I said, makeshift ruler because I didn't have a ruler with me. Get that all lined up there. That's all nice and straight. Hold that in place and we'll do our die cut first before we do the stamping. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
I had a question about the die.
Oh, he's fat. Oh, he's got the gear now.
The question about the cutting, which is from Sheila on Facebook, who says, can you cut multiple sides of the same image, like one side on the top?
Yes. Yes, if you want. I can't think of a card where you would do that though. Have you got a card in mind that you're wanting to make, Sheila? Tell me what you're wanting to do and I'll let you know if, not just if it's possible, but how. I'm sure it is possible. Yes, if you want to do both at once.
Good.
Right, I've done that, Ben, so I'm going to put that fold back in there, lie this down and just do it exactly as we did the last one. So holding it in place with the magnets. These magnets are absolutely brilliant. People always say, oh, you never get magnets strong enough. Trust me, these are. And then we bring our fairy stamp. It's a lovely big stamp, this one, but you must get it, can you see, we must get it right over the edge there.
Yeah.
So I've just got that perfectly in place. Once we're happy, I'm going to just lift it up and have a good look at it. Do you know why I'm doing that, Ben? Because if I have a look at it this way, look what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get a nice view of them roots that desperately need doing, right?
You get told off as well.
Right.
By the director.
Right, so he's trying so hard to look after me and not get me roots in shot, right? He's had a briefing. He's like, don't get me dodgy hair, then I'm going this weekend. I'm going this weekend. We're all going to be good, right? Yeah. Ready for, I've got big HSN shows next week.
Oh, yeah, need to get your roots done.
Need to get my roots done, ready for the big HSN shows. Oh, it's HSN preview night on Friday, you know, all those of you watching in the US. So you want a preview of next Tuesday's HSN show, you've got to tune in on, we say Friday night, it's the afternoon for you guys, but Friday night for the rest of us over here in the UK. So, right, here we go. So I'm stamping her into that gap, right? Make sure I've got her all down there. Oh, I tell you what, Ben, I've nailed that.
You have, haven't you?
I've absolutely nailed that. That is perfectly, that is perfectly in place. That's why you need a stamping platform. Oh, hey, Joan, Derek never give me a round of applause.
Wow, there you go.
I think you might be my new favourite, Ben. Oh, that's all it's taken. Right. So all I'm going to do here is, can you see where we've got that, where the die comes to an edge? I'm just scoring that to make sure. So that was at 3 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to come along and make sure I pick up the other line at this side. But notice I did the scoring after we'd done. So we die cut first, then stamped, and then I've scored. So now I've got an absolutely perfect easel card.
Brilliant.
That's how you do it, right? And that's why I really wanted to show everyone, because if you do it in a different order, it won't work. You need to do it in that order. So I'm going to get ready and do a little bit of colouring in with it. But before I do, look what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put, I've got a nice bit of paper to go in the background there, which I have cut slightly too big. So we'll just trim that down as well. And then I'm also going to do a little bit of inking, Ben, into the background. So as long as you're watching what I'm doing, you're absolutely good to talk.
Good.
That's my code for I can't craft and talk.
No, that's fine. I've got loads to talk about. I just asked, do I have to keep this on now for the rest of the show, or do I?
Yeah, you look pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you should.
Can't believe you got me in fancy dress in the first show as well.
Ben, you need to tell them later about how you work in pantomime. Everybody would love to hear about
I'll tell you about the pantomime a little bit later on. Oh yes, I will. Suggestions still coming in for what everyone would like to see in the Over the Edge collection. Llamas is picking up traction. I've got to tell you, you scoffed and laughed at Laura's suggestion about getting a llama in the next collection.
I kid you not, I'm sure that's Laura's friend still. But I'm prepared to keep an open mind just in case it's not.
Yeah, Mary, Anne and Carolyn both saying llamas. Birds, large parrots, says Janet. She'd like to see a large parrot. Sonia on Facebook says, I love these, they are awesome and easy to use. I made my first one just a simple mate using sparkle ink to colour it in. I really like it, even though it's simple, so cute. And that's the thing, isn't it? Really easy. You've seen how easy it is to get to grips with these collections and very quickly start making some really amazing cards. Shazza Maynard on Facebook says, welcome Ben, lovely to see you. Missed your voice down in Torquay. Oh, hello Shazza. You probably don't know, I used to do radio. I've been a radio presenter right across the country, and actually Devon is my patch. I'm from that neck of the woods, so Shazza, lovely to hear from you. Eleanor, Cat Over the Edge. Sarah, you've just coloured the colour of 2 of my cats. Thank you so much. That was the previous demo.
Excellent.
A few moments ago.
I knew that was all part of my plan.
Exactly. We discussed that before we started the show today, that's what we were going to do. Mariah says, Inkpad 101, that will be awesome. We will need to watch for sure. Thanks, CCTV. When's that going to be again? I was listening.
Thursday morning.
We'll tune in for that. Jeanette on YouTube. Can I ask you a question, or are you too busy?
Go on, you're good. I'm fine at answering questions. It's when I have to think about what I'm saying that I'm no good. If I'm just on autopilot...
You'll have to think about answering the question, though.
No. That's fine. Okay. She says now. Honestly, I'll be fine, Ben. I'll be fine.
Jeanette says, Dear Dr. Ben,
right.
How do you stop the pen ink... How do you stop the pen ink from bleeding through the card?
Oh, no. You don't want to stop it from bleeding through the card, right? So... the alcohol pens, how they work is they need to blend together. So the ink needs to seep into a lot of the paper fibres and then merge together, right? If it just sits on the top, it won't merge together. So if you were to use it on, like, for example, a stamping card, the ink just kind of like... it just drags it out of your pen and wastes a load of ink. So the best result is, you'll see, shall I get the one that we did earlier? You'll see, as we coloured it in, that is the look that you get on the back. Now, if you don't like that look on the back of your card, all you're going to need to do is do another one. Can you see? Just do another version of the card, cut it out and stick it behind. Got right? You. So you would just mask off. So, but I don't mind seeing it because I think it shows off my colouring and how good my colouring is. But if you, not that I'm blow my own trumpet or anything, but if you don't want to show yours off, then yes, that's how you would do it. I've got another little tip for you here. What I don't want to do is fold this in half and colour, because it could go through onto the edge. So I'm going to put it, remember you should always have it on another sheet of cardstock, and then I'm going to use, this is the little bit that was left over, I'm going to pop that behind there so that we don't get ink everywhere else. And I'm just going to start colouring, Ben, so you talk, I'll colour.
Okay. I was going to ask you another question, but I won't.
No, go on. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Well, I say that at the moment. If I look like I'm not going to answer it, then you'll have to cover us.
Okay. Kristin on YouTube says, how do you clean stamps, especially when using the waterproof and the alcohol-resistant ink pads? Okay,
did you get, Christine, our... You see, this is when I can't think of my words.
See?
Did you get our apron? Because our apron has a fabulous microfiber cloth inside. And all I do is I go over with the microfiber cloth, and that is a brilliant way for you to do all of the, for you to kind of clean them off. So do you know what I use? We've got a spray and, a stick away. So I use my stick away to spray on them a little bit, and then I go over it with the microfiber cloth that's in there.
There we go.
Right. Sorry, you were right. I can't really talk and colour very much, can I not?
Well, I'll keep mentioning all of these lovely comments that are coming in. A few people, who was it you said earlier? Terry Lee on Facebook says, we need a cheat sheet for Ben with all of the sayings. So colouring coma, Telfie, chunky glue.
Oh, yeah, chunky glue. That's what our Debbie calls it. Oh, wait till you do a show with Debbie. I don't know if you'll understand her.
Is that what Debbie are?
Yeah.
Oh, I know Debbie. I know Debbie. It's all good.
Oh, I know Debbie. Yeah.
The reason I said about the cheat sheet is Yolanda has said, are the deep tri-blend brush markers part of the HSN auto ship?
Yes, so if you're in the HSN auto ship program, then trust me, you will absolutely be getting the deeper tri-blends.
Right. I don't know what that is.
In fact, I think you'll have them.
Good news.
I think that, to be honest, I think you'll have them. I think the auto ship, I'm pretty sure, is good. So I'll give you a bit of a learning, Ben, here, right?
Yes.
So HSN,
right.
What we do is, quite often when we launch products, we do an auto ship then as well. So that people don't have to buy everything up front. You know, you kind of buy into the program and then you can get a lot more. They'll come to you every couple of months. You'll get the next delivery. So when we launched the tri-blend, what we did is we did an auto ship program so that people could buy into the auto ship and then they could have all the different colours but not have to buy them all in one go.
Got you.
Good idea.
Absolutely.
So those of you who are in the auto ship program, they are on their way.
Do you know what I love about this collection as well is, as well as being fun, lots of people saying the way that they use the Over the Edge collection, and Laura on YouTube says, I'm getting ready to start doing some cat and dog Over the Edge cards for our local shelters. That's a really nice idea once again, isn't it?
Lovely. You know, love that idea.
Making these for charity, absolutely. Tammy on YouTube says, too cute. I like how you can choose which side to cut out or cut out the whole thing. Yeah. Which is nice. Ryan Tyler on YouTube, Ben, do you craft? Well, do you know what? I have a go now and again, and actually it's my daughter who sort of got me into it because she likes to have a try at everything. So over the last few sort of weeks and months, we've been doing a lot more of that. We sat down, do a bit of card making, a lot of baking as well. Actually, my daughter likes doing. So I'm getting into it, and I feel like, you know, coming here to work at Crafters TV, I'm going to pick up lots of hints and tips, and hopefully when my Facebook page is reinstated, because did I tell you? You broke the Facebook page. Did I tell you about that? Broke the internet. No, the plan is once the Facebook page is back up, I'm going to do lots of behind the scenes, sneaky peeks, Facebook lives, all those kind of things. And when I do start doing some crafting, I'll put up my cards, and you can rate me from 1 to 10. But be nice though. Be nice.
Because Derek's been getting into a lot of this, you know, and
I know
he's been showing everybody what he's been doing. You see. How
good is Derek though?
Do you know he's not bad for a beginner?
Oh, okay.
He's really doing well. You don't want to challenge him to a competition, trust me. You'll regret it. if that's where you were going. No, I was thinking if he's really good, then perhaps, you know, I might just want to sort of wait a little bit before I, you know, take up my old crafting seriously. I'll have to have a look on his Facebook page, won't I? That's the way forward. Do some research and find out whether it is worth challenging him before I get started. A couple more questions coming in. Nicole says, Sarah, will you be showing how to make a double stepper card? A double stepper card? I can't quite think what a double stepper card would look like. Oh. So I can absolutely look into that double stepper card. Okay. Oh, do you know, I did one a couple of weeks ago on one of the shows. I don't know that this range really lends itself to doing that very, very well. However, I did one with another collection. Oh, and I just can't remember what show it is. If anybody in the comments can remember when I think it was a triple one, when I did that triple easel card, will you let everybody know to go and watch it? All right, yeah, get in touch with us on the I think it might have been with the Edgeables, you know. I'm not too sure, but I have a feeling it might have been with the Edgeables. Betsy says, thank you, Sarah, for the bleed through tip, which you did a little bit earlier on Facebook. And Wendy says, Ben, are you going to start buying all the crafty goodies like Derek has? We'll see, shall we? Let me go away today and I'll have a look on Derek's page, see what the competition's like, and then I'll come back tomorrow and let you know. And Kat on YouTube says, what inks is Sarah using? Oh, go on. Do you want to take, while I'm doing some colouring in, do you want to take them through all the different colours in the pens? Shall I do that actually? Because Go on, because I'm just colouring. I'm just going to be colouring for a while, and I've got to colour her hair. Okay. So, do you know what they could maybe do? Yeah. Put me in the top corner.
Oh, can they do that?
Daniel, have you met Daniel? Daniel can do anything, Ben.
Oh, there's a challenge, Daniel. We'll wait. Oh, you see, he needs a bit of time. Sorry, I thought you were going to do it straight away. I thought you were going to do it straight away, but no. Okay, right. Well, let's let's tell you about the tri-blend. So we'll go through all of the different colours that we've got here. So these again are on a fantastic deal. It may well be that you're seeing these for the first time and you're thinking, do you know what? I just want to go for a few of these colours, or it may well be that you want to add to your collection. They're on a great deal for you. So these are the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend brushes. You get 3 within each set, but of course each pen is 3, isn't it? 3 different shades, if you like. So it's almost like you're getting 9. That's good math, isn't it? Yes. There you go.
Well done, Ben.
Thank you.
You've passed the first test.
Hey.
You passed the first test. You can do some maths.
Yes, not only am I a doctor, I'm now a mathematician as well. So there was the voiceover voice. I do voiceovers too. So we've got in here your Woodland Walk. Also to go within this collection, if you want to go for this, we've got your Autumn Hues. This one is your Natural Tones. All of these are proving really popular, and remember, it's any 3 for £26 or $40 if you're in the US. That one is your Winter Holiday. We've also got your Spring Blooms, which is the most popular so far, the Autumn Hues. We've also got
it's nice because then you can just choose which colours you like. Absolutely. Isn't it? That's why we did the smaller sets with this one, so people could kind of build up over time if you wanted.
This is your classic chic. This is also proving very popular. That's the most popular along with your autumn, and then we've got your cottage garden as well. So don't forget, you get 3 within each set, and then of course the fact that you've got that brilliant tri-blend. You've got 3 sort of hues, 3 colours within each pen, so 9 effectively, isn't it? And then you can pick and choose whichever ones you want to go for to make up your own mini bundle. Indeed, you know, you might want to go for even more. It is entirely up to you. And the point is here is it gives you the opportunity to either start your collection or build your collection. And then if you're going to be getting loads of these pens, you're then going to want something to carry them in. You know, if you're taking them around to your friends, whatever it might be, or craft classes when those get started once again. Still have to keep remembering I'm dressed up like a doctor. Keep looking down again. What's that dangling there? I will make sure I take it off before I finish, because that would be weird, wouldn't it? Walking back into the office dressed as a doctor. Right, yes. Also something which you might think about going for is your carry case. This is so handy, and it's proving really, really popular as well, saving 15%, £33 or $42. What I like about this is it's a nice sturdy carry case, but then you've got so much room in here, so many different compartments. So you can see you've got all of the, you can just about see that on the screen, all of the elastication there to pop all of your different pens in, and it packs down really nicely as well. So you can get 48 in there, but then plenty more as well, because you've got these little side pockets, so you can pop more of your crafty goodies in there. But just a great addition, particularly, as I said, if your pen set is getting quite big, you're getting lots of these pens, and you want a way to be able to not only take them around, but this is a great way to be able to store them too, isn't it, in your craft room? Because nothing worse is if you get losing your pens all over the place, and the one that you want will be the one that you can't find. If you've got something like this, it allows you to keep them safe and transport them as well. Nice carry handle there too, and if you flip it round, you've even got a zipper compartment on the back as well. £33 or $42 if you are in the States. Right. Sarah, how are you getting on with your colouring?
Well, I've just finished her. Did you see I did the flicky technique on her hair? Looked brilliant. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do that, you know what I showed you about going around the outside, but I thought, should we do it with a blue this time? Okay. So I'm going to do the lightest blue, and I'm just going to go right round the outside, and it just means that we can get all of these kind of, can you see, like just colour them all in. So I'm just going to get them all around there and just colour her in around the outside, and then again go around the outside here, and it just gives her a little bit of grounding and a little bit of context, as it was. Is it hard to get to grips with these pens if you've never used them before, trying to work out, you know, which colour you use first and how you blend it all, or is it quite sort of self-explanatory? Oh, so if you go and have a little look, we've done like a Colour Me Happy show just on these pens, and it just walks you right through from the very, very beginning. I mean, I'm just using them. you know, just as a kind of really regular felt tip pens, but with this lovely brush tip.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go and watch that show, you can see literally all the techniques that our Leanne's taught everyone, step by step. So that if you're completely new, you can learn all, like I just said there, oh, I've done the flicking technique on her hair. You can watch a whole tutorial on how to do that amazing flicking technique. Now look at that there, she looks amazing. And then all I'm going to do to finish her off, Ben, you always need to do this, is you need something to form a kind of stopper. So I've got here Make-A-Wish, and I'm going to stand her quite upright. So I'm going to do the Make-A-Wish there, and then just a little bit of double-sided tape there on the bottom. And I think that looks fabulous. We've done all right for a second demo there, haven't we?
I know.
So much to kind of show as well. Yeah. It's just nice to see how you do all of that colouring too.
Absolutely stunning. If you want to be able to recreate, you'll need some of those tri-blend brush pens. That's not easy to say at all, is it? I know Joe was struggling with that the other day. But listen, let's remind you of everything on the show. I can't believe we're already an hour in. Time is certainly flying, which must mean we're having a lot of fun. So the tri-blend brushes. So you get 3 pens within each of the sets, and you've got the opportunity to pick and mix here. So you can build up your own little bundle, whichever ones you like, you can go for. You've got within the deal, you've got your Woodland Walk, you've also got the Autumn Hues, which are proving really popular, the Natural Tones, you've got Winter Holiday, the Cottage Garden, Spring Blooms, Summer Sun, and the other really popular set was the Classic Chic. So get 3 of those into your cart, into your basket, and that's £26 or $40 if you are if you want to take advantage of that deal today. Also on the show, we've got the Deep Blend collection. Again, a huge saving here, 20% for everyone, and if you're a Platinum member, further 20%, and a lot of the stock has gone. The Deep Blend, 24 colours within this collection, and 50% of a big stock has already gone. We're really busy, actually. Wherever you look, stock is dwindling, so make sure you get those into your basket if they are of interest. $63.99 here in the UK, or $95.96 if you're in the US, and that carry case as well, proving really popular. Just, I think, a really handy thing to have, you know, if you are transporting your pens around, and again, just a great thing to have in your craft room. If you're somebody perhaps who struggles for space, you want to make sure that you can keep your pens all in one place, then that is a great way to be able to do it as well. And the deal is phenomenal. Once again, a 15% saving, £33, $42 if you are in the US. Talking of storage, something which you're going to keep in situ, whereas with the bag you're going to be, you know, carrying your pens around from place to place. If you want storage for your pens which is going to stay in situ in your craft room, then this is definitely an option for you. The Ultimate Pen Storage Tray Bundle. This holds, nearly got the voiceover voice again there, Ultimate, 36 pens in total, £11.98, $16.98 in the US, and that is a half price deal for you as well. So again, it's just a case of getting everything in order, isn't it, and making sure everything is sorted for when you need it. So the pens are proving really popular. By the way, if you have just joined us, a very good afternoon, very good morning. My name's Ben. I'm the newest presenter here at Crafters TV. I'm not a doctor, just for the tape, but we're doing our Crafty clinic. So basically, apparently you have to dress up like a doctor. That's what they told me anyway. But any questions you've got, I'm really sorry. I got to let you in. Yes, I'd love a drink, Sarah. Thank you so much. A tea. Oh, cup of coffee.
Milk and sugar. Coffee, milk, no sugar. Coffee, milk, no sugar. Coffee, milk, no sugar. I'm on it.
Brilliant. Thank you. Nobody noticed. What we're doing? Oh yes.
I thought you were an Uber professional, Ben. I thought you were going to be really good at like the code language, like.
Yeah. I thought you were saying. Time's up. That's what I thought. Sarah was saying there, but no, she was actually offering me a cup of tea. I like to let you in on all these things. We're all a family here, we're all friends, right, everybody?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, let me run you through the deal. I've got a feeling I'm going to love this place a lot. Let me run you through the deal on the Character Over the Edge collection. This is amazing, isn't it? It really, really is. And you've seen how easy it is to use, how easy it is to get to grips with. And actually, all of the comments that we've got coming in from people who've already got the collection are all in agreement that actually it is so much fun. It's so easy to get going with, and you can be so creative with this as well. The fact that you get the 3 different dies to be able to cut the stamps 3 different ways. And listen, this is the best value for money way to get everything, and the saving again is immense with this. So you get it all. It's an amazing set, 103 elements for £60 or $80, and you can see the usual price. It's a phenomenal buy. Let's break it down though for you and show you all of the goodies that you get within the collection. The mouse is proving very popular. Have a mice day. See what we did there? And you can see you get that beautiful image, and then here you can see cut one way, so you can cut left, right and over the top as well. And with each of these 2 you do get more than 1 sentiment included, so you've got plenty of sentiments to play along with there. This one is the Magical Wishes, I want to say, so that's also included. Along with this you get your Hello Beautiful, so this is all about the butterflies, it's all about the beautiful flowers, and again you can see how great it is just having kind of the image sort of flying off the page there. That's the ability that you've got to be able to do things like that with these cards. Absolutely stunning. Talking about stunning, I think possibly my fave in the collection, as I say, just for the fact we're used to mermaids and unicorns in my household at the minute. My 9-year-old daughter is a massive fan, but how lovely is that? And once again, that is May Your Day Be Magical, or I just made that up. May Your Day Sparkle, close enough. We've also got, proving a big fave, the cats and the dogs. So this is Feline Friends. You've already seen this quite a little bit on the show. By the way, thank you for all the pictures of cats that you're sending through. We have got too many. No more pictures of cats, please. No more pictures of cats. We've had a bit of a catastrophe in the gallery because the inbox is broken with the pictures, but thank you, we appreciate all of those, and we will try and have a look at some more as we head through the show. If you're into your dogs, well, you're covered here as well, because we've got the paw prints on this particular collection as well. Look at that, it's absolutely brilliant. We've got the balloons, this all birthday balloons. I'm learning as I go here, and again you can see how clever it is with this system with the dies to be able to have the image pop out of the card. And then finally, the birds in bloom. Is that right? Oh, look at me go. They'll keep me on for another day, I'm sure of it.
We'll give you another show if nothing else. Let's see how you get on this afternoon.
All right, yeah, I won't push me luck. All of this for £60 today, and it's 103 elements, because you obviously get more sentiments included for each of those images as well. Take advantage of this deal, go for the lot. Like Sarah was saying, do you know what? You can see it's nigh on £100 deal, over $135 in the States, and you're getting it for under 100 both ways, whether you're in the States or the UK. So get it whilst you can at this deal. You're saving a huge amount, and of course if you're a platinum member as well, another 20% off that makes this an absolute must buy, particularly as well because it's got unicorns in it. Yeah,
and do you know what? I've decided I'm going to make this card for your daughter. I'm going to make it, and you can take it home and say this was from my first day at work.
She will love that.
And we'll sign it for her at the end of the show.
Amazing, thank you.
Lovely. Now, it is a Z Fold card, but whereas you had the Z Fold card, Ben, that had the little cats and dogs on the bottom, I've done that one before. Go and watch my last masterclass on this show, right? It's a bit different because I thought I'd show you how to have the unicorn as though he or she is galloping out of the card. So it's a little bit different, right? So basically, you think you've seen this, but you haven't. So you're going to have to pay attention, okay? I'm going to start right at the very beginning again with the scoreboard, and we're going to get a sheet of Nina, and we're going to fold this down ready, okay?
Sheet of Nina?
Sheet of Nina, yes. So sheet of Nina, our Nina Classic Crest cardstock, okay?
Oh.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the card at 5 inches wide. So I'm going to score 5 inches, right? Then I'm going to fold that over. So we've got a 5-inch, and it's folded over. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put the other score line in yet. I'm going to trim this to the halfway point, right? So that is exactly 5 inches there now. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the halfway off. So we're going to go 5 inches, and I think we'll make it about 6 inches long. So we'll make the card 5 by 6. There's our bottom piece that we're going to put on, so keep that handy, right? Now, with this one here, this part here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the halfway point, which will be 2.5 inches, right, at the top, and then also take this down and come up into the bottom a little bit, right? So I haven't scored it all the way down, I've just scored part of it, because what we're going to do is we're going to fold this back, and the unicorn is going to be jutting out of here. So what you're going to do is now is you're going to get your unicorn set out. Here we go. And again, you've got your left, your right, and your top. So let's just have a little look. The unicorn's going to be running out from the front. We need the set. I think this might be it here. Is that right? Yes. So can you see it's going to come around the outside? So what we need to do now is line this up so that the edges of this die are roughly where I did my scoring to. Can you see that there? You following?
Always.
So it's like I said, it's different to what you think it's going to be. I remember I tried to show Craig this card once, and he didn't quite. You want to cut it into the front of your card, and you don't. You're putting it into the inside of the card, which is why I think you've got to watch me do it for all to make sense. And this is why you do it in that order. So you do the die cutting create your card, then do the die cutting, then stamp. Every other time, when I've tried to demonstrate in the past, I've quite often stamped so that you can see what I'm doing. Because I always try and do things, like when I do my Gemini plates, I do them in the wrong order to the instruction booklet so you can see what I'm doing. Actually, with this one, I'm doing you no favours, enabling you to see what I'm doing. I think you need to see how to do it is more important, right? So what we can do now is, we can bring your scoring board back in, join that line up to the start of the fold, and then up to here, so that when we then fold that over, there we go, our unicorn is protruding out from the front. There we go. And I did say that piece we were going to keep. So I'm going to put my 2.5 inch score line in here so that you get that fold line. So your Z fold card, when we come to decorate it, Ben, that is the bit that came off the bottom.
Yes.
Yep. And then all you do is you flip this over, and that goes onto the bottom of there.
Perfect.
Now I've just realised I put my unicorn in the middle, not at the very, very bottom. But let's have a look. We might just have to trim that off a little bit. We'll trim it a little bit smaller. Nobody will notice. So you might have wanted to put your unicorn a little bit higher when you do yours. I was getting too carried away with the showing you how to do it, right? Here we go though. We're going to do our stamping now. So I'm going to pop these bits in place. They're all the magnets down like you saw before. Get my unicorn. And we'll pop the unicorn over the... Oh, I haven't cleaned this. Right, over the front bit there. There we go. So we don't get it all over, right? And then you're going to pick it up, just like we've been doing with every other one of them. Once we pick it up, you can see it's starting to stamp there a little bit. We're going to tap the ink on. And then you're going to stamp it down exactly in place. And I'm always using that alcohol-proof ink. Right, because that's what we want to do there. There we go. So there's our unicorn, ready to do our colouring in. Now, I've just realised, you see, I was trying to be really clever. I had all my mats and layers cut ready, right? And I was going to stick this on the bottom, so we might just trim that down, make it a bit smaller.
Okay.
So I'll do all that assembly, Ben. As long as you're watching us, you'll follow the gist of what I'm doing.
Okay. We've got loads of questions coming in, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We will do the questions maybe in a little section in just a little bit, because there's loads of them. We'll have a full-on... What time should we do? What time? It's 10
I'm all right. If you want to ask, because I'm not doing colouring yet, go on. We'll go for it, Ben. Okay. What's the worst that can happen? I'll make a disaster of it and we have to stop.
Okay, well, here we go. There's loads of them. You might regret this now.
Right, I won't.
So, the first question is from Jane Quigley on YouTube, who says, this is Read the Tri-Blends, can I use colour blend pencils over the top?
Absolutely, that would be absolutely wonderful.
There we go, that was a yes. Jodie S on YouTube says, how do you refill the ink in the brush pens? Okay, so you just pull the brush out of the edge, all right? Pull the brush out of the tip and then you can fill it in with more ink. Do you want me to show you on there? Oh, Ben, tell you what, sometimes less haste, more speed is the key with these things. I have to get this right as well, because we sent it to your daughter. Oh, no, don't mess it up.
Oh, my word, dear. Dad's new boss is a bit shoddy. Right? Right, so all you do is you take the end out like that. Can you see? And then you've got direct access into the chamber, and then you put the end back in.
That's it.
Also good if you've got kids like mine who press too hard, you
Yes.
can pull the nibs out a little bit.
That's so handy, isn't it? Because normally with pens, once you finish with them, you have to chuck them away, don't you?
Yep, not with these ones.
So there you go, Jodie. Ryan Tyler, rather, on YouTube says, are these all the same tri-blend colours that are in the HSN auto ship, or are they different?
So the tri-blend brush are different. So if you're getting the regular tri-blends, and you're asking about the tri-blend deep collection, then yes, they are the same colours in the auto ship. If you are going for the tri-blend brush, then it's the same these are the same colours that were in the box that you will have bought on HSN.
Good. So that answers the next question we got. You did a 2-in-1 there. Christine Rigioni, I hope I've said that right, on Facebook says, are the deep blends bullet nibs or brushes?
Are the deep blends? They are bullet nibs.
Bullet nibs. Okay, we're rattling through these.
Look at them, I'm doing really well, aren't I?
Seriously, I'm more than impressed. Mariah on Facebook says, what is the difference between the tri-blend and the new brush tip? I know it's a brush tip, but how does that affect the colouring?
Right, so it doesn't, it just gives you, so a lot of people, when they start and do more advanced colouring, want to work with a brush tip. It's a lot more advanced way to colour. Okay. So if that's you and you're wanting to do more advanced colouring, then what I would say is get yourself the tri-blend brush. They are exactly the same colours, it's the same colour family as we have with all of our classiques or all of our other pens. So all you're going to be doing is you're going to be using essentially a brush nib. So the reason we did a more limited colour palette is that we know they'll all work really, really well together, so that I know you can just supplement the collection you have with some brush nibs.
Okie dokie. Carol on Facebook, I think this was referring to your first or second demo, for the grounding with the colours, where you went around the whole thing with the blue.
Yes.
Is it best to stay in more neutral tones, grey, tan?
Yes, so I generally go with a lot of, I use either the true blue or I use one of the greys. I always find they work the best.
Okay, what else have we got here? Elaine R48 on YouTube, does the 48 pen storage case hold the tri-blend markers or the single markers?
Right, so you need to make sure you get the tri-blend marker set. So as long as you get the tri-blend marker colours, then yes, it's going to hold the tri-blend ones. But we have a set for tri-blends and we have a set for our Spectrum Noir Classiques.
Okay, I've got 3 more.
Go on, yeah.
What is the difference between this is from Shadiah, what is the difference between the shade collection and the deep collection of tri-blends?
Shade, I think we call it, so right, I know what she's asking, yeah. So the deep the 24 pack of deep colours includes the 12 shade pens plus 12 additional colours.
Right.
Yep.
Caroline Hanley on Facebook says, isn't the latest monthly craft box over the edge based?
It is, because it was one of my favourite collections to do. So how exciting that you can then build up on that. That's why I've done this one, so that you can build up on what you've learnt with the monthly craft box and then do it with all of these.
I said there's 3 more. There's more questions coming in now.
Oh, right. Now that's his thing.
Can all of the tri-blends be refilled, even the ones before the brush tips?
Yes, everything.
Helen on YouTube says, are the clear pen trays big enough for the tri-blends?
Yes, they are. They'll just stick out at the end a little bit. Oh, I tell you what, we're doing great with our Crafty clinic today, aren't we?
That's great, isn't it? It's because I'm just like a doctor.
That's it.
And one here with this one, I will take it off in a minute. I'm getting quite hot. Heather on Facebook, have I asked this one already? I don't think I have. Which set of tri-blends are the ones that were sold on HSN last month?
I think they were the brush ones. They were the brush ones, yes.
And, oh no, hang on, there's one more.
Oh, my life, Ben.
Sorry, Kathy on YouTube, how many colours are available to get a complete tri-blend kit?
So within the bullet nib tri-blends, we have 48 colours.
Yep.
So we have the 24 set of your regular colours, and then the 24 extension pack, which is what we've got on the show today. And then with your other set, with your brush ones, there is one box of 24.
One more question.
Right.
I can't help it because they keep sending another one through and I say I'm done. Heather on Facebook says, yeah, I wanted to ask this as well actually. What is the Nina paper?
Right, so the Nina paper is what we use to colour on with our alcohol pens.
Right.
So it's a specialist type of cardstock that allows your ink to bleed through and work really, really well. So can you see, we always colour onto the Nina. Now we're out of stock. But the stock's due in tomorrow.
Okay.
So if you're waiting for the Nina card, you'll probably be able to order it, but it'll be on delayed dispatch.
There we are, Heather. Hopefully that does answer your question. And for now, that concludes the Crafty Clinic.
Are you glad to get out of that coat for a minute?
No, I've loved wearing it. No, it has been quite fun. I didn't realise I would probably have it on quite as long as this, but there we are. Another comment I must just read quickly, which has just come through here from Laurie, who says, Sara is looking awesome. All of that running is paying off. You are glowing. You have to tell him about our running tomorrow. Yes,
I've told Ben he has to. So Ben mistakenly said to me, oh, you go running. I like to run.
What a mistake.
So I was like, oh, Ben, so when you come up, why don't you come running with me? So he said, that would be wonderful.
Yes.
When do you go running? I said, 5:30 in the morning.
Yes, you did.
So Ben's coming over at 5:30 in the morning and we're going running.
It's one of those things, isn't it? Then where you kind of wish you hadn't opened your mouth. But then, obviously you can't let the boss down, can you? So that will be me.
You absolutely can't.
Tomorrow morning. Hopefully you don't run at a huge pace, because I know you've been getting fit over the last few weeks and months. I haven't run for a bit, so we'll go nice and slowly.
So this could be interesting. Yeah, no, don't worry, it'll be absolutely fine. Right, here we go. Now I can't talk now because I have to colour my rainbow in, and I don't want it. I want to stay in the lines, and I don't want to kind of get mixed up in terms of what colours.
All right. Well, whilst you're colouring, let's just have a quick look at some pictures that are coming in. I think we've got some finished finished cards.
Oh, nice!
And also cats as well. So this is from Sonia. There you go. That's the Have a Nice Day, of course, which is in the main collection. It's proving really popular on its own. As we said, you can build your own little mini bundles up, and you can go for the main collection. Main value for money is there, but if you want to go for the individuals, you can do that as well. They are on any two for £20 or any two for $30, so you can mix and match those if you so wish. Love this as well. Love the fact that you're sending in your finished cards. So this is Kathy, who has been working with the cats, the feline friends. Absolutely brilliant. And then just to balance that out, because I know we've got the dog lovers, we've got the cat lovers as well. Here is the paw prints, and again, how cute is that? Love the colouring on that as well. Beth has sent that one in, and look at this one. Wow, Sandra. That is amazing. What do you call that card? That's like a twisted...
That one there, twisted easel.
Twisted easel, isn't it? That is brilliant. Love that. Thank you for sending in all the pictures of your finished projects. If you want to send any more pictures in, no more cats though, please. No more cats. It's time on the cats.
Send your pictures. We'll cope.
studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. We've got zillions of pictures of cats. So if anyone else does, cats over the course of the next few shows, we've got plenty of pictures to show off. We will not run out. We've probably got about a month's worth of cats, apparently. So thank you for all of those. We all love our pets, though. We all love our animals, don't we? Right, there we go. You've I
have finished my fabulous Z-fold card with the unicorn galloping through the front, and I kind of did a bit of a quick colouring on the actual unicorn just with some dotting, but I think it works quite well, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it's brilliant.
There you go. Shall I get ready and do the mouse one next?
Absolutely.
Right, give us a few minutes because I've got a bit of a mess going on.
Let's have a quick look at the final lot of cat photos that we're going to do then for today. Thank you for all of these. I don't think we quite expected how many cat photos we were going to get. This is with love from Tilly. What's the cat doing there? Painting. Oh yes, of course. And then, how cute is this next picture? This is from Rebecca. The cat is going, no, not like that. Do like this. Look at that. I love that. Oh, bless. Thank you for that pic. Really cute. And for everybody who sent in all of the pictures of their cats, thank you. As I said, if we were going to show them all, we'd have to probably carry on until 6 o'clock tonight to do that. So thank you. We appreciate all of the pictures. Let's recap though on all of the goodies that you've got in your main collection. The Gemini character Over the Edge collection, 103 elements in this bumper bundle. And here in the UK, it's usually just shy of £100. In the US, $135. You're getting the lot home today for £60 or $80. And as you see, it's really, really clever. You've got 8 character stamps. It's all about the versatility. It's all about being able to, you know, I suppose, you know, make the character jump out of the creation. You can cut the top, the left or the right of the character, giving you that edgeable effect, giving you that 3D effect as well, if you like. And what I love about this, I'll just show you a few of the samples that we've got here. You've got a whole host of different animals, which I think is just going to please everybody. Here is your birds in bloom, and as we said, with each one of them you do get 103 elements, so you get loads of different stamps within the collection, so you can change up the sentiment as well. That is the birds in bloom, wishing you a lovely day. I know that the mouse has been hugely popular as well. There he is, have a nice day. So we're going to be doing that in just a few moments time, and as we said, if there are particular ones that you like within the main collection, you don't want to go for the full collection, you can mix and match, 2 for £20 or 2 for $30. Here's my fave. I think I love these dogs, and again, just love that sort of 3D effect, the way the dogs jump out the card, and look at that with that Z-fold design there. You've got more dogs behind as well, really cute. And don't forget, more sentiments within each of the collections as well. And let's just show you again the unicorn that you get in here too. Absolutely beautiful. Always believe in yourself. Again, that one comes with lots of other sentiments included as well. We've also got in there the cats, that's your feline friends. We've got, it is perfect, we've got the birthday balloons with your little bear. Love the fact that you get the candles in there as well, so you can stamp those out for how old the particular person is. We've also got this one here, which name escapes me. It is the Hello Beautiful. Yes, there we go, with the flowers and the butterflies as well. And then finally, we've got that beautiful fairy included as well. May your day sparkle. Again, all those stamps, all those sentiments, 103 elements in total, and just £60 or $80 today. Right, we did say that the mice were proving the most popular as far as the individuals were concerned. So let's have a look at the mice over there.
Yes, and what I said I was going to do is show you how to do that aperture front. So this is another technique again, where you cut into the front of the card, cut around the mouse, and then leave yourself this fabulous aperture. And also I'm going to do a little bit of work, seeing as we've had a lot of people asking about the tri-blends. Yes. Not just the brush ones, but the other ones, and what's the difference in the shades. I'm going to use some of the ones from that set that we've got on there as well, just to kind of walk you through both of them. So, right back to the beginning, okay? Nice and simple. You're going to start with your Nina cardstock. Because this is A4, what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it in half. So if we're scoring in half, we're coming one little notch before the 6, okay? So just one little notch before the 6, and that will give you close enough to a halfway point on your cardstock, all right? So there we go. And now we're going to stamp him right in the centre. Now, really important again that we're going to use, if I get the mouse designs from over here, we're going to use that, we're going to do the die cutting first. Here, I haven't got a mouse. Uh-oh.
Do you want mine?
I haven't got a mouse. Can I borrow yours, Ben?
I'll chuck it over. Well, I won't chuck it, but I'll...
No, you know. don't throw it. No, I've got a lot of expensive cameras in this room. I think you should just walk over and pass me it, Ben.
I will.
And then you can go over and finish a nice cup of coffee.
Thank you. It's very nice as well. Very tasty.
I know. I've got my cup of tea over here as well. You see, this is how we roll on Crafty's TV. All nice and relaxing. Yes, cup of tea while we're crafting, just like you would be at home, okay? Right, here we go. So, right, here we go. Here's our mouse. And then if I pop this, oh, you've got my mouse, Ben. What? That's what I've realised. Because this isn't a brand new one in the packaging. This is the one we've been using. So you've borrowed my mouse.
Oh.
I'll let you have it back after I've done this, right? So let's have a little look. This one here, I'm going to guess, is the top of the mouse. Yes, it is. It's absolutely perfect, right? So what I'm going to do is we're going to put the top of the mouse, and again, we want to make sure I'm just using the lines on here, can you see? And then I'm going to use the crossways lines on here, just to make sure that we've got the cuts to both sides accurately. Okay, so we've got him all lined up. Is he about right there, or do we want to come a bit low down? No, I think he looks all right there. I think I'm quite happy with how that's looking there, Ben. Just a little bit of tape, and we'll send that through the die cutting machine. There we go.
Julie, who has been in touch with you, obviously using the Nina paper, said, I thought Nina was the sound a police car makes. I mean, it is, but not in this case. It is also, it's also the paper, the cardstock. Claire says...
We didn't make it up as well, by the way. It's a very, very special type of cardstock known all over the world, not just us.
Claire says, just to let Sarah know, my glittering snowflake signature collection has just arrived. I can't wait to start crafting with it. Can't decide which bit to start with though.
Oh, I share your pain on that one. I didn't know where to start either. Go and do, I'll give you a clue where I would go. I would go and do a shaker card using that cut-in snowflake. That's one of my favourite ones to do. Then you can use your fake snow and everything like that comes with it.
Love that.
Excuse to use everything. Right, here we go. Just like we've always been doing. So we've done our die cut.
Yep.
Now we're going to pop it on the stamping platform, and we're going to do all of our stamping as well. Right, so got him all lined up nicely, and then bring in that stamp. I hope our Craig's cleaned this one when he's used it as well. If not, I'll definitely have to be having words with him.
He's got an holiday, Craig, isn't he?
But still no excuse.
Oh,
right.
Maybe he was in a bit of a rush last time he used it, straight out the building.
Yes, maybe he was. Right, here we go. So that's all lined up perfectly. Then I'm going to come on and I'm going to pick it up. I just don't know how we managed before we had this stamping platform. If you ever need to do accurate positioning like this, I honestly just don't know how you would do it. So there we go. So we've got all that perfectly lined up, and now got plenty of ink on there, and I can turn around and we can stamp exactly into that gap, knowing that that little mouse is just going to stamp out there. Totally perfect. How cute is the little mouse? I think the little mouse might be my favourite in this whole set, Ben. So
it's everyone's favourite at home, apparently, the little mouse. Proving very, very popular. Yeah.
Is that right? Right, let's have a little look. See if I can find. I definitely can't find me ruler.
All right.
So we're gonna Sara freestyle it with the here we go. Right. So what I'm gonna do, Ben, oh here we go. I'm gonna try really hard to go straight down here.
Yeah.
And then down here as well. And then I'm just gonna freehand cut out a nice frame around here. Now, if you're doing it, you're going to use a nice ruler, aren't you?
Yeah, that looks pretty good, to be fair, though.
Do you know what they call me here? Sara Scissorhands.
They call you what?
They call me Sara Scissorhands.
I'm going to add that one to the list of things I need to learn then. Sara Scissorhands?
Sara Scissorhands. Because I'm really good with a knife or a pair of scissors for any fussy cutting. She says that, like we were on a bit of a wonk there. So I'm just gonna try that again, that bit.
Wow, I've learned so much in the last hour and a half.
Well, you see, that's what I said would happen. Put you on a double Sara day for your first day. We'll sort you out.
I know. I think we've got a double day tomorrow, haven't we?
Oh, you're going to be sewing with me tomorrow. Now, if you think this was interesting, managing Sara's colouring combers, wait till you get me on the sewing machine. You've really got to have me back then, Ben. You've really got to have my back, right? Right. So we've got a few stamp bits around here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the, I said you should always have a sheet behind.
Yes.
Make sure you've got that little bit of a sheet behind. I can't find the sheet I was using just a while back. We use this one. Right, I'm using one of the oranges. Now this is one of the extra colours that we didn't have. This isn't in the original set of colours. We've added this in when we've done more pen colours, when we've done the extra tri-blend deeps. So when you look at the deeps, I don't know if you've got the colour chart to show everybody, Ben, as well.
I think I have somewhere.
If you could show everybody the colours, you could see this is one of the extra shades that we have on there. There we go. So it's a nice shade. The thing is, with orange, it's not one of the most popular colours in the world. However, everybody does need one. So that's why we put it in the extra set, so that you didn't kind of miss out with it.
Yeah. I'm going to pop the details up for you. Those there is your colour chart of your deep blends. 63.99 or 95.96 for the 24-piece set there of your deep blend. We're actually really busy for this as well. We're only sort of just touching on it now, but lots of you have been shopping ahead, and half of the stock, the big stock, has already gone on those deep blends. So if you want to grab them, make sure you do. And you can see the saving that you're making there. Usually $79.99 or $119.95. They're $63.99 or under $100 today. And of course, again, if you're a platinum, you get that extra 20% off as well. Keep all those lovely messages coming in. Christine's been in touch. Now, I'm not going to try and pronounce your surname again, Christine, because you said my name perfectly, Ben. I can't believe it. I can't actually remember how I pronounced your surname, so we'll just leave it at the fact that I got it right the first time, I think. Bernie, Bernadette Corner. Hello, Bernie. Hi, Ben. Welcome to the team. Looking forward to working with you next week.
Oh, have you got a show with Bernie next week?
I obviously have, yes. That would be.
Well, Bernie's one of our sewing guests,
yes.
So that means you're going to be here on Tuesday next week.
Yes, I am here Tuesday. I worked with Bernie once before, actually. That's the nice thing for me, is the fact that I've met a lot of the team already. So I kind of feel that I've already sort of slotted in quite nicely. Worked with the likes of Debbie R, Craig, Fiona, of course, as well. So it's lovely, and Bernie, look forward to seeing you next week. On the old Nina, is it Nina or Nina?
You can be whatever you want it to be.
Well, what am I calling it?
Cute. You can call it whatever you want.
Well, I call it Nina.
Right, Nina then. Yep.
They're laughing at me though. Jennifer says, what GSM is the Nina?
I believe it is 216.
Right.
216.
Okay. 216.
Yep.
Valerie says a list of the cards to use with the different inks would be perfect.
That'll be for our Fiona show on Thursday. She's on about. Get your questions in for that.
Yeah, and Jacqueline on Facebook says, is Nina the only cardstock you can use with the tri-blends?
No, you can use any cardstock, guys. I'm just trying to give you the one that will give you the best results. We have a marker card. It's basically Nina in a pad, and we call it alcohol pen card, because a lot of people were asking what Nina was, so we decided just to call it alcohol pen card instead. So yes, if you go and have a little look at the alcohol pen card, it's exactly the same.
I'm getting really confused now, because sometimes you're calling it Nina and sometimes you're calling it Nina.
Yeah,
I don't know whether you're calling it Nina because I called it Nina.
That's exactly why I'm doing it. Yes.
It is the reason why. Good.
Yes.
So I'll know to call it Nina. I think it is the police car comment that made me think about Nina's, but it's Nina. I can't say it. You know what it is. Oh dear.
What you like?
I know. What am I like?
What am I like? That's what we say here. What am I like?
That's Debbie, isn't it?
That's Debbie. Oh, you see, you are going to understand it. We'll be fine. Actually, are you with Debbie? Is she up here on Wednesday?
I'm with you tomorrow.
You with me tomorrow?
I'm with Debbie. I'm sure it's Debbie on Wednesday, yeah.
Oh, hello. Yes. Right, you're in for a treat.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. She was very excited, actually. Debbie was one of the first people that messaged me when I said I was obviously going to come and join you guys, and sent me a lovely little message on
She
Facebook.
messaged me many times before you said you were going to come and join. She kept saying, so, now we're getting busier. Do we not need any more presenters? Because I really think we should ask Ben to come and work for us, because I really like Ben. Did you not know that? Yeah,
I didn't know she said that. I knew that she was quite excited. Craig was the funny one, actually, because I'll tell you a story, because I sort of knew that I was coming here, but then didn't know whether or not the rest of the world knew, and I saw Craig in between that time where I knew but I wasn't sure who else knew, and we had this really weird conversation where I was sort of going, oh yeah, well my radio job's come to an end, so I'll be potentially doing something new, and he sort of said, oh well, hopefully all comes up for you, whatever you're going to do. And I was like, well, yeah, don't worry, I've got a few irons in the fire. And then he was sort of like, oh, I wonder what those could be. And it was just a really weird conversation that we had. He knew that I didn't know that he knew, but he knew that I didn't know, and it was all very confusing. But it turned out that he did know, and I did know, obviously, at the time. So, yeah.
Bless you.
All very confusing.
Right, should I tell you what I'm doing here? I am using, so I've got just the individual blender pen from the illustrators, and it's just giving me a nice, if you ever want to blend grey to nothing, which is or any colour to nothing, use your blender pen. So can you see I've got lots of ink down there, and then I'm coming back in with the very, very light grey colour and just pulling up a little bit more of the ink there, knowing that we're nice and wet That sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, yeah. So we're nice and wet now from the blender pen, and I can get that lovely blend straight out there.
Yep.
Right, so that's that one there. And then all I'm going to do is a little bit of pink for his, let's have a little look. I'm going to go, do you know, it's lovely having the brush nibs, because look how I can do the little brush edges there. So I can just brush it into the edge, and then if I want to go a little bit deeper, I can come in with a slightly deeper shade and just put a little bit in the middle there.
You do make it look so easy. I don't know.
It's not me making it easy, it's the products.
Yeah.
Because you know, people say, is it really as easy as you make it look? And I'm like, well, it's not really. It's as long as you've got the right products, it genuinely is this easy, but it's not if you don't have the right products. So...
Charlotte's saying the deep orange looks really good for fall colouring. I'm so looking forward to cooler weather here in southeastern US. I love fall, autumn as we call it here. It's just lovely, isn't it? When the leaves fall from the trees and you get all those beautiful colours. And yeah, this orange does absolutely work for that. And Tall Chicky 8, I like that. I like all the names on YouTube. They're great. Tall Chicky 8 on YouTube says, I just love this collection. It is on my wish list. So there you go. Great opportunity to go for these collections today, as we said. Do you know what? Whether it is the pens, whether it is the over the edge collections. If you can't stretch to the £60 or stretch to the $80, don't forget you can mix and match your bundles as well. Mix and match your characters, because we've got those on a deal for you as well. Any two for $20. Or any two for $30 if you're in the US, and of course you can buy them individually as well if you want to do that. If you just want to dip your toe in the water and give these a go, you can do so. Hopefully there's something for each and every pocket here. But the mouse, by the way, is flying out of here. The mouse is proving very popular, closely followed by the unicorn. There's a sentence I
say. There you go. It's that fabulous card that I did with the unicorn for your daughter. We'll have to sign that before the end of the show.
Can't wait to give that to my daughter. She'll love that.
Yes. What's your daughter called?
Daisy.
Daisy, with an IE or a Y? Obviously it's with a Y, isn't it?
She's a Y, yeah.
That would be really weird if you spelt Daisy with an IE. I've just realised as the words came out of my mouth.
Yeah, it probably would be.
Yes, it would be a bit weird. Yeah, a bit weird. It's all right, because it's Daisy with a Y. Our Oliver, my little boy, so he's back at school this week.
Is Oliver?
Oliver's the eldest one.
How old is he?
Yes. So our Oliver is 6, going to be 7, and then our Charlie is 3, going to be 4 in a few weeks.
Oh, so he's at nursery then?
Yeah. So our Charlie's he's gone into the 2nd year of nursery.
Oh yeah.
And our Oliver's just gone into year 2. So, and our Oliver has a little friend called Daisy that he sits next to in his new class. He came back on the first day and I was like, how was school, Pet? He's like, I'm sitting next to Daisy. So, and we like Daisy, so she's so cute.
Aww.
So yes, we're very approving of sitting next to Daisy at school.
Good.
She's a good egg.
Good, and my Daisy is a good egg as well.
That's good.
So I'm told. It's always nice to get the school reports, because you know what your own kids are like at home. You know, they can sort of play you up and they can get into a bit of mischief. But our two are angels at school, according to the teachers, which is always good to hear.
Awesome, that's what you want to hear. I'm not sure angel is the word they used when they described our Charlie.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, gotta love that kid. He's going to be trouble though.
Right.
So, but everybody knows it. So we're all going into it with our eyes open. So he's a proper little cutie, our Charlie, but he's a rare, he can be a right little tinker.
Keeps you on your toes.
He absolutely keeps us on our toes. So, right, look at that. Isn't that pretty good? I loved, it's just that aperture. Once you learn how to do that aperture, but how easy was all that colouring when you've got the mix of the tri-blends and the tri-blend brushes. So I'm really pleased with that one, actually. It's turned out lovely.
Absolutely. So cool, so cute. And again, you've got the ability to be able to recreate these cards as well, whether you go for the main collection or whether you kind of break it down and go for the individuals. It is entirely up to you. We are going along at a pace here, about 20 minutes remaining. So we are going to do a little demo in just a few moments' time. However, right now, time to find out more. And I'm going to take note of this as well, because there's a little video coming up here with more information about Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order and will ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the Crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Why have I got my glasses on? Loads of love for the mouse is what I was going to say. Loads of love for the mouse card coming in. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. But this is the thing. These are the cards that you can create. These are the things that you can do. And if you love the mouse, of course, the mouse is included within the main collection. But if you can't stretch this, we think this is a great deal. It seriously is, isn't it? £60 or $80 for the whole lot. But if you can't stretch to that, there are ways and means for you to be able to get individuals and get sort of double deals as well, which we'll tell you about in just a few moments' time. But this is the main collection. Such a clever system to allow you to create some brilliant cards. And I'll just give you a bit of an idea of the cards. We'll have a look at some of the cards with Sara in just a few moments' time. But you get 103 elements with this. So you get your 8 characters. You also get all of the dies, 3 dies, and then you get different stamps within each collection. So you've got so many different sentiments for each of the characters that you've got. Your magical wishes, which is the unicorn, for example, comes with always believe yourself. Magical wishes on your birthday, you're one of a kind. And that's the thing, actually. These sets will allow you to make cards for all sorts of different occasions. You've got your Hello Beautiful, thank you so very much. Hello Beautiful, so many different sentiments in there, allowing for each and every occasion, for each and every person that you're making your cards for. As we've said, 103 elements, £60 or $80. Don't miss out. If you can't stretch to that, you can go for these individually, or we're doing any two for £20 or $30 if you are in the States. Just to mention those tri-blends as well, you've been seeing those through the show. You've got a selection of different colours here. Again, the opportunity for you to be able to mix and match, choose the ones that you want to go for. I'll give you a quick rundown of the colours that you've got available. So the popular ones so far have included the classic chic and the autumn hues. You've also got summer sun, your cottage garden, spring blooms, winter holiday, natural tones and your woodland walk. And of course, don't forget, you've got 9 blendable colours, 3 pens, but 9 blendable colours within each set. And you've seen how easy it is to use these and how nice and easy it is to get into colouring and get some really amazing finished projects. We are going to squeeze in one final demo, but before we do, let's have a look at some more of the samples that Sara has got over there.
Yes, come on, I'll show you some of these. And of course I can squeeze in another one.
Yeah.
You've seen how I can craft at the speed of lightning. Maybe not colour at the speed of lightning, so we may have to cut that bit short, but at least I can still show you how to do the card. So look at this one here. This is an over the edge on a tri-fold. Then we've got an over the, well, they're all over the edge, so I'm going to stop with that sound effect. But over like the top, right?
Yep.
Then we've got another one that comes this time over the fold like this. So can you see? It's another one that comes over the fold. We've got that lovely little watering can guy that pops over the top. You've got that nice simple one with the cake. Can you see how it just comes to the edge there? Now the unicorn, definitely one of my favourites to work with. So that is one of those fold backs where you've just cut around the edge and chopped it away. Same sort of concept, but with the fairy this time coming over the side. What about, you know how I showed you how to just do that with the mouse? doing it with the unicorn, but then cutting the rest and making it into a shaker card.
Brilliant.
Come on, that's cute
awesome.
as anything,
Sequins.
that one, isn't it? Now, I'm going to do the little dogs because that's one of the ones we haven't had a chance to look at yet. So that's a very simple one, just cut across the foot. Well, they're all really simple actually, but it's kind of once you know how to do them.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different with one of these. So what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to show you how to do like a bit of a funny, like step back card, right?
Okay.
Should I show you the card and then all will make a little bit more sense, right? We're going to do this one here. So can you see it stands up, but it's like a step back. So it's all done from one sheet.
Oh, okay.
And you'll get 2 of these from one of your sheets of Nina. Because what I've done is I've taken the width of the Nina card, so just over, well, it's A4, so it's just over 8 and a little bit inches. And I've just cut it to 5 inches deep, right? So you've got a little one that's 5 inches deep. So here's where we're going to do our score lines, okay? We're going to bring it in here, and I want you to do a full-on score line right down at 2 inches. Then at 3.5, we're going to come part of the way down and also bring your tool down and part of the way up, right? So can you see, just a little bit, but I've left a space there to stamp into. Because what we're going to do is we're going to get our little doggy one. Remember, each one of these comes with full instructions. So if you haven't got the shorter hand or you just kind of want a little bit of a quick reminder, you've got the instructions in there. Now I'm going to take that little doggy. He is going to stamp over the edge there, which means we're going to need the edge of the guy in the bathtub. So that to me looks like the top one. That looks like him on the right, and this one is him on the left with the bathtub. So can you see, we're just going to take him, pop him there. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up against that score line where we've got the cut bit in now. And just a little bit of tape. And actually, I'm going to double tape this down. So I'll cut that in half again and just tape this little bit just over the bottom part there, and we'll send that through the die cut first of all.
Can you remember back to the card you made a minute ago, the mouse? I mean, I know you can because it was literally 2 minutes ago.
I can.
Tammy on Facebook says, was the inside of the mouse card a cloud design paper or was it stencils or embossed paper?
It was a cloud design paper. It was one of the ones from our Spring is in the Air Nature's Garden collection a couple of years ago.
There you go, Tammy, on Facebook. Thanks for all these comments. We'll have a look at a few more in just a minute. Really busy on people watching on YouTube and on Facebook and all sorts. So thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the show.
Right, here we go. So we've got that one on. Let's just pop these down so we don't... Try and keep all of these together, by the way, because otherwise you would have no idea what all these designs or all the dies did.
Right,
you'd get yourself, like you say, in a right model. And then I'm going to bring in... Oh, there's the hair shot. I was trying to do a lean like this. And I realised it wasn't going to work.
It's almost like he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah. He's been well briefed, let me tell you, to not get my hair in where at all possible. But then I suppose he can't control, you know what I'm like, I just keep going over there. What my like. Right, there we go. So, pop me little dog in place. Because you see, I would have had the tendency to kind of put it around about there. So if you do the die cut first, you can get the card exactly the right shape. So if nothing else you've learned from this show than that, it'll be worth it just to make sure all your cards are perfect now. So create your card, then do the die cut, then do the stamping. That's the order that you want to do it in. If you don't have an 8x8 stamping platform, go and get yourself one because they're absolutely ingenious, all right? So here we go. Oh, do you know what? I think I might even have time for a little bit of colouring in actually. So so we've got a little bit of time. Oh, absolutely.
Loads of time.
So there we go. So I'm going to just make sure all this is lined up there. And I'll just put my crease lines in. There's a little doggy there. And then we'll do the same. This one here comes up this edge here. And we just get that fold in there perfectly. So there's the kind of shape of the card. Right, so for the colouring, make sure you do put that little bit of cardstock just behind, all right? And we want to colour him in. And watch what I'm going to do. So I'm going to colour him in. Actually, another little tip, where did I put it? Right, let's get one of these and pop this just in that edge there. And it'll just mean that you don't get pen where you don't want it, all right? I'm going to come in with a really dark, with my ice greys, and I'm going to just colour behind the little doggy here. So I'm going to have to go quiet, Ben, because I'm going to have to focus and be quiet.
We've got lots of messages still coming in. Thank you for all of these. It's been so busy. I'm kind of getting the hang of this now as well. getting the hang of reading.
Get the hang of chit-chat.
At the age of 41, I've learned to read.
I think we did tell him, before we started, but I think it's really hard to believe that my new job is that I'm just going to chit-chat with people.
Yeah. Well, it is literally, I mean, it's been brilliant, hasn't it? What have I done in the last 2 hours? Yeah, chit-chatted, had a cup of coffee and dressed up as a doctor. I mean...
How was your first day at work, honey? That's what his wife's going to say when you ring back. How was your first day at work?
I worked really hard. Loads of messages coming in. So Diane says, so cute, Sara, I love this set. I went to order it. I was so excited. Dan on Facebook said, just loving that orange tri-blend. I don't like orange usually, but blending the colours looks marvellous. So thanks for converting me, Sara. So that's Diane, you're an orange converter. And Kat says, oh yes, happy Labour Day, everybody. We did say a big happy Labour Day at the start of the show, but Kat on YouTube says, it's Labour Day here and I'll be just card making today. I just had to watch live. Thank you, Sara, Ben, and Team Social, and all of you on the chat. Yeah, big thank you to the social guys. They're making my life so easy here. I don't even have to kind of, look through Facebook and YouTube, just get it all sent to the tablet. It's almost as if by magic. Christine says, loving the tri-blends colour chart, Sara. Cool. And Sandra on Facebook, I have these kitties and puppies dies. I'm enjoying this masterclass and exploring all of the creative possibilities. And that's what it's about, isn't it? You enjoying the fun, us having a bit of a laugh, but you getting something from this as well and enjoying, all of the information and demonstration as well. One question here from Eleanor, which says, are the dogs and cats the same as the ones that come in the subscription box? No, not at all. We would never do that. So nothing repeats from your subscription box. So it matches, but it's not a repeat. So if you absolutely love this, which I can bet you probably do, then you absolutely need to make sure that you're picking up this one if you love the subscription box. There you go. I think that's all on the messages for now. We've had so many. If I have missed your message over the course of the last 2 hours, I apologise, but we've had so many come in. And thank you for all of those emails as well, particularly of the pictures of the cats. We're actually going to be back in just over an hour's time, and I think between then and now I'm just going to be looking at all of those pictures of the cats that you sent in. The producer Laura says you're going to be there a while because we've got plenty of those. But it's been great. Loved it. Had so much fun. And how are we getting on with the colouring over there? Looking good. We're doing all right. You'll find this is the same every show. So every show, as long as you're up for having a laugh, you're going to absolutely love it. I am. Absolutely. It's great, isn't it? Do you know what I love most about this is the fact that, you can get in touch straight away, you can ask a question, you can leave a comment, you can send in your pictures. It's so interactive, isn't it? It's so much fun. And the guys did say when I got started here, you kind of find that it's a lovely crafty family and hopefully they'll welcome you in with open arms. You have, which is good. And the great thing is... I knew they would, our lot. They're ever so nice. I know. And it's been a lot of fun. The other thing just to say as well, a couple more comments about... the giveaway that we mentioned earlier on. I am doing a giveaway over on my Facebook page, my Crafters Companion Facebook page, but sadly the page is, it's blown up, basically. We mentioned it for the first time on Friday when I popped in on Joe's show, and we had quite a lot of likes, and then loads of other people came in and liked it, and for some reason it's kind of shut the page down. But as soon as it does come back up again, we'll continue that giveaway. I was giving away, I've got a Gemini Go and some dies to give away. So that maybe my Simon's come in and shut it down because he didn't want to do a big giveaway. Oh, is that right? No, it's not. But it could well have been. Yeah, it could well have been. No, you tend to find he just gets grumpy if we give too much product away. Oh, okay. So if we get, like, for example... Well, maybe that is the reason just then. Just wait till you do, like, a Sara cartload or something and you'll understand, yeah. Actually, we've got a Sara cartload. When's it? This Thursday, yeah. Oh, yes, it's going to be a good one. Got all of these shows that I need to learn about as well. Masterclasses and softer sides of lives and launch days and cartloads. Yep. And I hope I don't mix up my cartloads with my launch days and vice versa. You'll be absolutely so much to learn. Fine. Let's have a look. There we go. Now that was a nice quick one and we still got it finished. Yay! Woo! So should we have a little look? So everything we've got done, right? So we got the cat. Did the cat first of all. Yeah. Then I did that lovely fairy. I did enjoy colouring that one, And I think I enjoyed it a lot because we did that little bit of inking around the outside too. That was lovely to work with. Then we did the one for your daughter. Ah, yes. So I'm going to sign that for Daisy. We've got the unicorn one for Daisy. Then I showed you how to do the aperture.
and we learned how to do the aperture with all of those lovely little mice in. And then last but by no means least, we've just done that lovely little one with the dogs. We've had a busy couple of hours, Ben.
Absolutely we have. I mean, just brilliant projects, brilliant ideas for you. And I tell you what, it's absolutely flown by. Thank you for getting in touch. And hopefully you've managed to get your hands on whatever it was that you wanted. If you haven't, still plenty of time to buy. This is where you want to go. The main collection where you get everything, 103 elements, everything included in there for £60, $80, whichever way you go. You're making a big saving. And of course you get everything in there. You've got your Have a Nice Day, Hello Beautiful. You've got your feline friends, you've got the paw prints, which are the dogs, the magical wishes, May Your Day Sparkle, which of course is that unicorn. You've got the bear with the birthday balloons, and you've got the bird and bloom as well. All that included. It totals 103 elements. Just a great way for you to be able to add real interest to your cards, that 3D effect, those edgeable characters, really bringing your projects to life. Alternatively, as we said, if you can't stretch to the 60 and you want to be able to maybe pick and choose or just dip your toe in the water, you can get those individually. And you can go 2 for £20 or 2 for $30. So as I said, if you've seen a couple that you really love, we know that mouse has been really popular over the course of the last couple of hours. If you like the mouse and you want to go for that with the cats, you've got the ability to do that as well. Also been very popular over the course of the last couple of hours, the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend brushes, the 3-piece set. So you get 3 pens within each collection here. Again, any 3 for £26 or $40. The ability for you to be able to mix and match if you want to, and choose the colours that you want to go for. Again, available individually should you want to, and also proving really popular. Last time we looked, I think around about half the stock had gone. The Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend Deep Blends. You get 24 there, usually $79.99 or $119.95, $63.99 or $95.96 is a 20% saving, whichever way you go. Lots of people have been going for that storage as well. This is really cool, isn't it? You know, very handy to have if you've got lots of pens already. A great way, obviously, to be able to carry them from place to place, but also just a nice way to keep them all together in your craft room. It holds 48 pens as that carry case. And again, 15% saving, £33 or $42 if you are in the States. Wow, I think that just about wraps it up.
Hey, well done on your first show! Yay!
Yes! Had a lot of fun. Thanks so much. Should we do it again in about an hour?
Yeah. Let's go get another cup of tea. Yep. And we've got a brand new launch in Monday Makers today. So Monday Makers, Ben, in case you don't know,
yes,
is our one show in the week where we do some advanced crafting, right? Okay. So Creative Cravings on a Wednesday is our dip your toe in the water, learn some easy stuff. Monday Makers is your slightly more advanced, let's really go for it. So I've got some amazing cards planned using the brand new tunnel dies. Hundreds of you have pre-ordered them over the weekend, so you will be waiting for this show. So we know Monday Makers is going to be a huge one. I'm going to go and get everything ready, and we'll see you back here in an hour.
We will certainly see you in just an hour's time. Can't wait. Just go make another cup of coffee and make sure you're back with us in just a little bit. Lots to come. Thanks for joining us over the course of the last 2 hours. See you in 1 hour's time. Bye for now.